Right then, welcome back to Studio 26 Barber Academy and the barber shop, because that's where we are cutting the hair. But what we have today is Afro hair with a burst fade and a nice trim on top. So I'm going to start with the top like I do on most trims. So I'm freehanding it, I've combed it out with an Afro comb. I'm going to create a nice square shape on top and just round it with this head shape at the back. So on top, I've done it pretty rough to begin with, took the length left needed. Then I'm just trimming in the back with that. Then after that, what you're going to see is we're going to refine. But tip when doing this, don't jump with your scissors. Keep them nice and still and work back and forward and side to side, just like I have done there. Steady the scissors out with your thumb. But once you're happy with the shape the client is, check with the mirror, check there's nothing standing out, and then I'm going to move on to probably what you're here for, the burst fade. So I'm going to start this burst fade with a 1.5 guard open, and I'm going to create my shape for the burst fade. So start with the side, pop it in, then rotating around the back. So I'm going to get a bit shallower around the back, a bit deeper in the front. What I mean by that, a bit more room in the front than in the back, and you'll see that all come together at the end. So once you've done that, I'm going to switch over to my trimmer and mark my skin line. So what a lot of people do with burst fades, they might go a bit high over the ear. Personally, I don't like to. Start just below the eyebrow, work it to the top of the ear, so I'm not really taking much off over the top of the ear. Then after that, I'm going to almost line him up, because I don't want to take it too tight at the back and make it into a V. I want it to burst around the ear, hence why I've done that. So as you can see, I'm not really taking too much into that hair at the back. I'm going to switch over to my foils after, just to ball out that bottom. I'm using the Andis Researcher, which is unreal for foiling. Even if you've left the odd hair, it'll pick it up in that middle blade. So just flicking up to the line, not making it too harsh. After that, one open on our clippers, and we're just going to flick up to that 1.5 open, up to it, not to it. So you don't want to be going up to it or beyond, should I say, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be getting that line out. So flicking round, I'm using the Andis Low Pro Compacts, which have the rigid blade, which is unreal for Afro hair as well. After that, I've shut my clipper. I'm going to flick halfway in between that 1.5 and skin line now at the front and back. As you can see, just flicking out. Now, if you're worried about the not really coming together, this is where it does come together. Half guard, half open, flick just below that one, just through that line, and you'll see that line slowly erase, and that's what you want. That's what we're going for. Slowly erasing it down, fading. So I've shut my lever, so I've got half guard closed now. So half guard, yeah. Open lever after this, just flicking through, and this way the blade really helps the Afro hair. Drag to the blade. God knows what we were doing right here. Someone was playing darts and thought they were on for 180. Clearly they didn't hit it. So flicking round, sometimes going in the direction the hair wants to go. And after that, straight down to a 0. Flicking that line out at the bottom. If it's not been put in too harsh, you should find it comes out with nice 0 gap clippers. Then just flicked it to a 0.25 just to refine the back, and that's us done. Because we created the shape on top first, we don't really need to do too much scissor over comb, because we've already done that shape and took the bulk down. A bit of freehand work just to bring in the sides, make them nice and square. After that, I'm going to come and refine at the back, just using a small tooth comb, and then we're going to finish the head. So you use your trimmer like a C, on the C motion, on the C cup, like a pencil. After that, we're going to come to the back, comb it down, and tap that round shape in. We're not going to point it, we're going to make it nice and round. And then if you've done all the steps right, you should have it nice and clean after I've done his beard, which is mint. So there you go. If you enjoyed, save it, share it, subscribe, and yeah, there's going to be lots more of these, so stick around. Peace out, take care.